It's time for our Just Stop Tweeting moment of the week. And this one I think I say this every time. This one might be the worst one I've ever seen. But this is actually, this one takes the cake. All the others do not hold a candle to this one. It comes from David Carr, former NFL QB that didn't really pan out. Obviously, Derek Carr is his brother. He says that the Philadelphia Eagles would be better off right now with 100% healthy Marcus Mariota at quarterback, talking about Jalen Hurts' injuries. Personally, the guy's like right there with Brock Purdy for the favorite to win the MVP this year. I don't really know what injuries that are preventing him from playing well he's talking about, but wow, that one takes the cake of the worst take I've seen in quite some time. I can't even believe he was on a show spewing this nonsense.
Yeah, I will say the social team over at NFL Network really, really did him dirty because his entire point is basically you want to play the long game. The Eagles are in the playoffs no matter what. You want to get Jalen Hurts fully healthy. Marcus Mariota at this time, 100% Marcus Mariota is better than whatever Jalen Hurts is. I get his whole entire point. It's just the fact that point is wrong. And I said it in an article. Go look it up, sportstalkatl.com. That 75% of Jalen Hurts is better than 100% of Marcus Mariota. And us Falcons fans saw it. The guy got benched last year for a third-round unproven pick in Desmond Ridder. I mean, that just shows you who Marcus Mariota is at this point in his career. Now, I get the whole sentiment of, let's get Jalen Hurts fully healthy for the games that matter. But the fact of the matter is they're fighting for a number one seed, and that certainly matters. That bye is extremely valuable in today's NFL. And I think that the whole sentiment gets lost in the quote itself from the social team, which just did him so dirty. It's so dirty. And that's who his beef should be with, is the social team, who really just hung him out to dry. Because I bet, 60% of the people didn't even watch the whole video and just looked at the quote.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to be that 5 seed playing a away playoff game against the Atlanta Falcons, man. You really got to battle to get out of that game. We're a feisty bunch of birds. You don't want a bird versus bird beatdown, and we're going to be on the good side of that beatdown. But yeah, I mean, listen, you're fighting for a number one seed, and talk about a what have you done for me lately world. We're talking about Jalen Hurts. He didn't look great against the Chiefs, but led a comeback against the Chiefs. Looked amazing against the Bills, leading a comeback against the Bills. Has a bad game against the 49ers, who everyone agrees is the far and ahead the most superior team in the NFL. They're going through this gauntlet right now where they're playing the best teams in the NFL. You don't see this very often. They play the Cowboys this week on the road. Listen, it's hard to win in the NFL. Occasionally you're going to have a game like this, especially against great teams like the 49ers. I mean, wow, what a take. I couldn't even believe it. He obviously didn't watch many Falcons games, but turn on the tape, man. It was not pretty from last year. Coming up after the break, Morten Andersen joins the show.